So welcome to another video. Today I have to do emergency surgery on the RAV4 because last week I found out that the rear diff was quite wet, and I think one of the seals has gone on the drive shaft, which is a fun job because it's raining today and it's cold, and I'd rather be doing the larder in amongst all this crap. So as you can see now, that's my gazebo, it's not the wife's, I bought it. And you can see how much of a state this is because I'm not set up to do any sort of work like this. But at least I'm dry. Well, you'll see in a minute. I think these are all the bits I need to do the diff. I apologise about the sound, I can't really help it, but reading the Bible, when it gets to this point about the seals, there's two different ones. There's a limited slip diff and a 2-pin differential. How do you know which one you've got? Toyota, hopefully, they stick a where is it? Hopefully the Haynes manual doesn't show it, but they come with a sticker on the back of it, and that's how you know whether it's a limited slip diff or not. Otherwise, you have to jack the car up and see if the wheels spin in the same direction, some sort of rubbish like that. Thankfully, I don't have that, because it would make crap viewing, because I've got this one, normal 2-pinion differential. The difference between the two, when you read the instructions, is that I can leave the differential in if it's an LSD and just do it while change the seal while the differential's still in the car. With this one, which I've got, I have to drop the differential. I'm not doing that because I haven't got time and I can't be bothered, and I'm in a foul mood. So I'm going to take it off, take the back cover off, take circlips out. That should pop the drive shaft off. I can then take the seal off, put it back in, put the drive shaft back in, put the circuit back on, do the seal, and that's it, done. Fill it up with oil, which by the way hasn't turned up yet. Thanks Royal Mail. Because I'm on gravel. There we go. Because I'm on gravel, put this block of wood. It's only MDF. It's the only thing I've got, but it evens out the floor underneath, so I can put the axle stand up. Don't need it all the way up in the air because it's already got good clearance, but the axle stands I have got, that would be ideal for this or under the ladder. So as you can see, there's my screwdriver. I don't know where my tripod's gone, so this will have to do. I have a seal for there, which is the same seal as that, but as you can see, more or less around there. You can see, if you can, it's quite dry. I think this oil here is either from the cover here or from the seal here, I think. But one moment. So as you can see, it's really quite wet under here, and especially there it's all wet around here throughout the back, but the pinion shaft, the back there, seems to be okay, so it's really just the case It really is just the case of if it's this seal that's gone or if it's that one. I think it's that one personally, due to all the oil that seems to be seeping out over here. So in the Haynes manual, for whatever reason, if this was an LSD, limited slip diff, all I'd have to do is I could change this seal without dropping this out. But apparently if it's a 2-pinion thing, that needs to come out. I can't be asked, because otherwise I'm having to take it apart there, here and there. I don't have a seal for here or for there, which I should change if I was taking it out. I've only got the seal for this. Although that doesn't mean that if this doesn't work, I'm not going to go to the method that the Haynes manual said. Well, I hope you can hear this. So you can see I've left that in. It's even wetter now for all everything I've put on it, but I've managed to undo this, and I should have enough access to undo the bolts. That's the breather. I need to make sure that there's a little breather up there. If that gets blocked, you can have problems. But yeah, so far so good. That's the drain plug now. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got the diff on an axle stand here to take the weight. Because obviously this mounts it to the chassis. So I'm gonna empty the oil out now, let that drain, and then start popping off these things. So I am meant to undo the fill hole before I take the drain plug off the diff. I can do that, which I don't know whether I'm meant to or not. I think I should have done. So yeah, I hadn't screwed it up then, screwed it up now, because yeah, camera don't want to focus on that. So as I was trying to get the fill plug off, that came off. Well, that broke off, didn't it? So what makes it worse is that the wife is using the small car, so I can't do anything until she comes back. So I can then go off to Halfords, get a new one of them. Although that's the second one of the Halfords advanced sockets that are like this, that I've done this. So I am not best pleased, but I'm not best pleased in screwing up like I have done as well. So I'm gonna have a think about what the best thing to do now, and see how it can be fixed. And as day turns into night, here we find the fill plug to my diff, accompanied by, if I can get it in shot, extension arm, little ratchet, and a bar. Turns out I had another one of these. I've brought the other one back to Halford's, but she couldn't tell me. Actually, where's the light? There we go. The lady couldn't tell me when they'd get one in for me, so rummaged around. Took ages really to find this one. Put it in, but for the last 2 hours I've just been soaking that in penetrating fluid. Then I was trying everywhere to get a bloody blowtorch as well. Couldn't find one. I don't have one. Never needed one. There was also on someone's online to use a trolley jack and push. Obviously lift it up, but couldn't do that either because there's a fuel tank in the way and didn't have enough ground clearance. So last ditch effort, used that, and there was a snap. I thought I had broken that one, but I hadn't. I just broken the lock it had on it. So oil's leaving the diff. It's nearly 7 o'clock and the weather's shocking. So I'm going to go in and carry this on tomorrow. And he's cleaning again. $14 Right. In here, as you can see, there's just enough room for the top as well to get the ratchet in. There is something, if I can find it to show you, without shaking. There is some give to the mount, but I think as long as I just get it started, a ratchet spanner would be good. Have I got? Oh, I've got a ratchet spanner. Hold on. So even with a toolbox full of spanners, it's the only one I've got. So that's on the list. To get a ratchet spanner that's 14mm. See, obviously, be here a while. But there's enough room to to break these bolts off. With the breaker bar and socket. Should be there all day trying to do it otherwise. So the next part, to get this off, you need to use a putty knife, not a screwdriver. No, not a screwdriver. Just to break the RTV seal that's along here. So just need to go underneath here, get rid of that, and then go up, and then start levering it out. And there we go. The next problem is in there. I need to turn the wheel. I need to turn. Where's my screwdriver? Spanner will do. So, if you can try and get. There's 2 circlips in there. I think we can just about see it. They need to come out, but that needs to be facing me. And in order to do that, I think I need to turn both wheels, so that wheel needs to come up off the ground. And I'm already using the 2 axle stands, so I need a rethink. Alright, so I want to be careful. Right in there, there's a little circlip that needs to come out, and I need to clean that gear like an idiot. So yeah, need to get that out. Then the drive shaft itself will come out. Then I can get to the seal, which is gone. So looking at the Haynes manual, we're at this point. Use long nose pliers, remove circlip from the side gear shaft and remove the shaft. And as you can see, this is what it's talking about. Now, that's what it's talking about. You try and do that, you probably need pliers that are thinner than that. Well, actually, the better thing to use is one of these, because here it is. It sits on the shaft like that, so that little tab there sticks out, and all I did. Oh, these are magnetic. There. Whoops. Was to just put that in there and just put it in like that and then yank it out. Didn't mean it fell on the ground, but I'm gonna clean it up anyway. So now is to get that out. It's a flattering video, isn't it? So as you can see, can you? There's my hand. No. So you can see. No. So that's the seal that needs to be come off next. That's the drive shaft. And that's the thing that I had to take off it, because as you can see there, it's bolted on. There was no way the drive shaft was coming off without being undone like that. So now to take that bit out.
Right then, I eventually got it in. Bit of a pain in the arse. Oh, sorry, bit of a pain in the arse. Used the old one to help drift it in. I think it's as good as I can get it. I haven't damaged it. I greased up the seat and the seal to help it go in. As you can see, a little bit of the grease is in there. So now whoops, daisy. Try not to get it dirty. Ooh, right, next thing is reassembly. It's hard to get on the ground when you're 6'3". Where's my screwdriver? There we go. Haha. As you can see, the seal, the RTV has been put back on. I hate that stuff, just because, you know, there's always that nagging doubt whether you've actually done it right or not, but it's all around the thing, all torqued up to, I think it's 46 Newton meters. Then reapplied or refit the drive shaft. That was 56 Newton meters on all 4 bolts. The only thing left to do is put the mount back up, so I'm going to do that now. Importantly, I have put the drain plug back, so when I come back to it tomorrow, that's not going to it's not going to fall out the back of it, at the bottom of it. So that's, but you have to leave this 24 hours, I think, just to make sure. So I'm going to do that. Leave it 24 hours, fill that up with gearbox oil, and then while I'm at it, I'm going to do, I think there's a transfer box on this, so I'm going to change the oil in that and the gearbox as well, but that's tomorrow's job. I need to bring that in with me. So it's the next day after the day before. This is the oil that I need to put in the diff. It's also the oil that I'm going to put in the gearbox and transfer case. About 8 litres of it. The gearbox I think takes 3.5, and the rear diff takes just short of 1 litre. And I also got this pump to pump the oil in, so that's what I'm going to do now. I've also taken it off the axle stand so it's level. I haven't put the fill nut on. The fill nut is in there somewhere. Okay, so that's been put in. Just want to make sure that there's no leaks before I set off. I think that might be alright. Just checking any leaks. Make sure there isn't any before I go. Oh, jeez. Hard to tell. It's hard to tell, I think, because I can't remember, but that looks the same, really. Right, so took it for a drive for about 10 minutes. Nothing too major, but other than that CV grease, that is. That's a new problem, but something I can fix anyway. What's most important is around here. I didn't clean that, so I wouldn't worry about that. Well, yeah, that's fine. So all around the joint, it's fine. Just that. So I need to look at, maybe I should have put some RTV in between those two as well. I didn't think I would have to, but if that's the case, I can do that off camera. That's not a problem. But yeah, I think whichever way my thumb will go, it's a success. Point to the next problem. No. Sounds shocking. So yeah, as you can see, the Haynes manual isn't always correct. You can change the drive shaft seal relatively easy. I mean, I've done harder jobs on that than on the Corolla, which follow the letter of the Haynes manual, but you know, it's good. It's not leaking. For 10 minutes of driving, doing 30 mile an hour, I wasn't going to do a silly amount of speed in that thing. No, you know, until I know that the seal's fine. I'm going to give it a longer run off camera and see how it gets on. Our CV joint I'm going to have to sort out as well. It wasn't leaking before I took it off. But I think it's just a case of putting some sealant on the two mating surfaces again, and that can be done easy enough. We saw how easy it was. So, but yeah, I think that's it. Hope that's helped, and I'll see you again. Thanks again for watching this video. If it's your first time here, please consider subscribing and liking the video if you found it helpful. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon.